In the previous videos, we palpated the hip crest, we palpated ASAS, and then we palpated attachment of rectus femoris to the point just below ASAS and differentiated rectus femoris attachment from the surrounding muscles, sartorius and TFL. Now we're going to go a little bit lower to the middle and bottom portion of the thigh. We are going to use the same movement, but we're going to use very, very subtle movements of moving your foot forward. So instead of placing your foot here, I will ask you to place your foot a little bit in front of your knee. And try to make very, very gentle movement until, without using any resistance, until you feel the muscle in the middle of your thigh, which is the rectus femoris, contracting. There are two other major muscles which are pretty easy to palpate. These are vastus muscles. One is to the inside, the other is to the outside of the rectus femoris, and they're all leg extensors, meaning that they contract with leg extension, and that makes differentiation a little bit challenging. But the vastus muscles tend to contract when you make very strong and powerful engagement. Therefore, we're going to make the leg extension very, very subtle. And sometimes it helps to actually think of lifting the foot off the floor while maintaining the angle between the leg and your thigh. And that is basically leg extension, because you're trying to prevent your foot from falling down. So you are therefore engaging your leg extensors. And therefore, if you make that very, so you can see that my foot almost is not being lifted off the floor, I'm just attempting that movement. And the muscles to the inside of my rectus femoris, the vastus muscle, is staying pretty relaxed, and that allows me to feel rectus femoris going in the middle. The muscle to the outside gets engaged a little bit, but it still allows me to feel the border between the rectus femoris and the surrounding tissues. So try to attempt this exercise to palpate it all the way from the middle all the way to the knee, and then place your left foot in front of your right foot and fully engage. So with all of your might, try to extend your leg and feel how all the muscles, rectus femoris and all of the vastus muscles, are getting engaged and contract. And that should also help you to differentiate between the rectus muscle and the vastus muscle. Try practicing it as often as you can for the next couple of days, and I'm sure that it will really help you gradually to become aware of the different ways your muscles engage. And differentiation between rectus femoris and the surrounding tissues is really important when you go and use tools, because then you will know exactly where you're working. Thanks very much, and good luck with your practice.